I'm finna go to the bank and don't think about it. She fucking me and don't think about it. Finna spin on no mama, don't think about it, baby, no. Let's hit the plane, get the jet and don't think about it. Give a fuck about your ass, don't think about it. We gon' run up a check and don't think about it, baby, no. Yeah, I'm finna go ahead and flex and don't think about it. Fuck up a check and don't think about it. Want it done unless I been thinking about it. Brother been stressed, I been thinking about it. I'm finna go ahead and flex and don't think about it. Fuck up a check and don't think about it. Want it done unless I been thinking about it. Brother been stressed, I been thinking about it. Finna ride.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Samara Marie. I'm gonna do a quick makeup tutorial for you guys. Well, not quick, but my regular like 24/7 look. Alright y'all, so this is the stuff I use for my eyebrows. It's by Kiss. I got it from the hair store. It's called IENVY, so I'm gonna just say INV. Yeah, so basically here I'm brushing, and basically I start like boxes under my eyebrows. I just like build boxes. I'm not that good with a pencil, so I use more like dip brow. So from here I begin to build the box, and I do outlines on the bottom and on the top of my eyebrows. So here I'm going under, building the box. I'm really not good with my left eye, but my left eyebrow, as you can see, I kind of messed up right there. But I outline the top also with the brush, and I brush it up a little bit. Continue to basically dip in, fill it in, fill it in, fill it in as much as I want. Like, I won't say I'm the best with eyebrows, but this is the Samira way of everything. So I'm literally giving y'all the Samira tutorial when it comes to everything. I do everything, I feel like, in a much simpler way than other people. So yeah, basically here I'm filling it in, and we're gonna lead to the next step. Alright y'all, so next step is the concealer that I use. I use Fawn. Okay, I don't usually use Fawn. I usually use a darker tone, but I used to use Fawn back in the days when I first started makeup, but I just didn't know how to use Fawn correctly. But I feel like now I pretty much have the skills to use Fawn. So I basically do the same thing. I outline the bottom of my eyebrow, and then I go back towards the top, and I outline the top also. So right now I'm going under. I basically just try to make an arch, I believe. Like, I don't even think I know the correct terms when it comes to my eyebrows, but I basically go under and go over until it looks like a fully eyebrow, if that makes sense. So you're gonna see me go over this a couple of times until I get like exactly, you know, where I want to go. So here, this is where I basically have gotten to where I wanted my eyebrows, and I basically fill in the concealer so it's not like just sitting there. I low-key should have made the eyebrow a little tighter there, but y'all, it was a process doing this. But anyway, so I'm, you know, filling it in, you know, getting the concealer smoothed in, basically smoothing the concealer in around my eyebrows, if those are the correct terms. Y'all, I've been doing makeup since I was 10th grade, 8th grade, 10th grade, I think 10th grade. And ever since 10th grade, I've been practicing. I am now a senior in college, so do the math. I feel like I'm doing great. I'm getting somewhere. So yeah, anyways, back to the main thing. I was basically filling in everything, and then after this, you're going to see the next step. So at this point, you know, I'm feeling good about my eyebrows. I'm feeling like they're pretty fully. And after this, I'm just getting ready to do my foundation, which I use Fenty Beauty and the number 450. So basically, when it comes to my foundation, I use a beauty blender. I try to cover my face to the best of my ability. And I also do not do eyeshadow until after my foundation. That's just kind of how I taught myself. So it's a little different. I hate how the light makes it look like it's really off and it's really not off. But anywho, so basically I do my foundation, put it all over my face, including my eyelids. And after this, you will see the next step. Alright, so this is where I start my eyeshadow. Y'all, I forgot to go under it with my dark brown that I wanted. I just was like, I want to try my light pink color that I always do. And yeah, so you're about to see right now how I do it. I basically just draw the concealer over to exactly how I want my eyeshadow. And I do it on both eyes. So you see me drawing on this end. I'm pretty good with lines for some reason, so I just go ahead and fill it in. This is exactly how I do it now. I know there's different ways. I know people do it different ways, but this is how I do my eyeshadow. So here's when I start adding the color. I go ahead, I mixed this. It was like a light pink and like a darker pink slightly. This is like my favorite neutral color, either this or I'll do like a gold. So I went ahead and did this like pink tone and went over the eyeshadow. So after I complete my eyeshadow, I go over my eyelashes with mascara. So these are my lashes, and y'all, I do use hair glue to put on my lashes because I don't know, I just have really been addicted to hair glue. So here I am putting on my lashes. Yeah, so I'm putting them on. I usually don't use my fingers too much, but I have to when it comes to like the very top of my eye because I suck sometimes. At this point, I have gotten them both on. So as I'm putting on my second lash, I'm making sure it's glued down correctly and it's not like falling off. Whereas for some reason with lashes, they always stick to the front of my eye. This point, I'm getting ready to start my concealer, just checking over my makeup a little bit. And I'm getting ready to go ahead and start adding my concealer. One quick thing, y'all, before I add my concealer, I also end up adding a little more foundation because I just like that like bright look, I guess. I just really like my face to be foundationed up, I guess. So yeah, that's also Fit Me foundation, by the way. This is also the Fawn colored concealer. So I go ahead and add it to all the spots that I want to be highlighted. So here I begin to beat in my concealer, just beat it all in as much as I feel like it should be. Y'all, so now we are at the contour. So basically for contour, I actually use concealer and I do change my beauty blender. So for every section of my face, I do change my beauty blender. I don't know if I stated that before. So basically this color is actually Mahogany. And concealer is about $2.99 at your local beauty stores. Basically, as you can see, type it right under the concealer, right at that cheekbone. Then I go over my forehead, so it can go on my forehead, and I also go ahead and rub it on my nose to, you know, separate there. As I'm continuing to go over my contour, I just go over it, make sure I have it exactly how I want it. Those are the only 1, 2, 3, 4 spots that I do use contour on. I don't do them at like the bottom of my jawline. I don't, that's just not something I do. But yeah, so right now I'm just going over the concealer with the other beauty blender. And then after that, I add my concealer at the bottom of my contour on both sides. Alright y'all, so now it's time for the setting powder. I use Honey by Rihanna. Honey Fenty setting powder by Rihanna. Basically, I use the setting powder to go over my concealer, and I basically bake that way. Basically everywhere that I put concealer is where I would go over the concealer with the setting powder at. Alright, so now it's time for me to smooth it in. So you guys are going to see me smooth in the setting powder in each space, and then you'll see how it turns out. Basically, I let it sit for like a minute, and then I just go ahead and brush it into my skin. So now it's time for the highlight. Y'all, the highlight look a mess because I don't use a lot. So I've had the same highlight for forever. But basically, it's at your local Walmart, and it's called Hard Candy. That one's so old, I don't even know the name, like the color. But let's just scratch that. So basically, as you can see, put it on my cheeks, and I put it on my forehead, and then I also go over my nose because I like the local low. I love highlight. Like, highlight is probably my favorite part of doing makeup. And I also get my eyebrows too, add a little shine to my eyebrows. And at this very moment, I'm basically done. So I spray my face. That is the e.l.f. setting powder. It was like $6.99 at Ulta. As you can see my eyeshadow. I added the darker color to the top. So yeah, y'all. This is basically the end. Right here, I go ahead and add the lip liner. And that lip liner is from the hair store. It's Kiss. It's like the darkest brown they have. I go ahead and add it around as much as I want. I actually just started doing this, and I am actually glad that I did because I really like it. Like, I really like this look. So I go ahead, you know, lip line around how I would like to lip line. And then I basically use the hair store lip gloss. Also the one, like, it's like $2.99 at all your local hair stores. I'm gonna post all this stuff in the description below. But yes, so I use this $1 or $2 hair store lip gloss, y'all. And that's about it. Alright, y'all, so these are the finishing touches. I made sure I was up close and personal so y'all can see there is no filter. I hope you all enjoyed this video. So do me a favor and please like, comment, and subscribe. Also leave any comments with tips, anything you want to let me know. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.
Hey, you gotta get it, hey, you gotta get it, hey, stack all your digits, hey, 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 life is on a mission, hey, life is on a mission.